See, because a lot of us, when it comes to our relationship with God, we think that like we have to have it all together. But here's today's first point. God will meet you right in the mess. Right in the mess of what Paul is doing. As Saul is going and persecuting the church, Jesus shows up right in the midst of it. He's like at peak persecution, and Jesus shows up. Jesus shows up. And for a lot of us, like, we don't think that that's the way that God operates, right? Because the Bible says that Jesus is knocking on the door of your life, and it's like a home. And how many of us feel like, I better not open the door, I got to clean up my life? But don't open the door. You guys know, anyone have that, like when you were kids? Maybe this is you now, moms or dads, like when you have family over or friends over, you won't open the door till it looks like no one's lived in your home. Right? You're like, it better look like nobody's ever been in this house ever, right? And your kids are freaked out and they're crying and you're like, button it up, we got guests coming. We're the happiest family ever. How many of us treat our life with Christ the same? You hear him knocking on the door of your life and you go, hey, before we open the door, we got to fix this mess. Man, before I open the door to Jesus, we got to fix our marriage. Hey, man, before we let Jesus into this mess, we got to fix our finances. Man, we got to fix the past. We got to do that. We have to fix the way we're parenting our kids. And so what do? We say, hey, just hold on a second, okay? I'm just cleaning up. And Jesus is going, I'm not asking to come into a clean house. I'm asking to come into clean house. That's why I'm here. And the mess of your life doesn't have to be made pretty in order for God to enter your life. Notice that for Paul, there was no time to pretty up what was happening. He didn't go, oh, hey, I was just I'm on vacation. I'm just coming to Damascus to hang out. I heard it's a great city. I'm here for all the food. I'm a foodie, Jesus. All right, come on, I'm glad you're here. No, Jesus enters the mess right away. And how many of us feel like, I got to clean up my life. I got to find a way to make sure that everything is okay. I got to find a way that like when he comes in here, it's prettied up. You don't need to pretty up your life. The Bible says that while we were yet sinners, that means still sinning, still messing up our lives, Christ died for us.